A unanimous Georgia Supreme Court ruling has upheld a Long County election challenge in which 7 people cast flawed ballots. But it wasn't enough to overturn a razor-thin victory in southeast Georgia.
Yeah, 2 attorneys who went head-to-head in the case both say the ruling could affect election challenges for years to come in Georgia. Senior IT reporter Del Russell explains why.
That decision completely eviscerates voter integrity in Georgia.
2 attorneys on opposite sides of an election challenge lawsuit had vastly different views of a Georgia Supreme Court decision on their case.
I think it's potentially very significant in terms of voting rights, yes.
Luke Moses represented Teresa Odom, who won the 2020 probate judge election in Long County by 9 votes. The incumbent, Judge Bobby Smith, sued, challenging the results, claiming people voted twice, absentee ballots were flawed, and people outside the county voted inside the county.
But I have no clue how people voted twice. I've never tried it. I've never wanted to try it, so I guess that's why it blows my mind.
During the hearing conducted by video conference during the pandemic, Bobby Smith challenged 30 ballots as improper.
Questions or cross-examination, Mr. Moses.
Judge John Morse threw out 1 ballot because the voter lived in a different county, and he found 6 people had voted twice, once by absentee ballot and again in person, including this man, who admitted to us why he did it.
To prove that there's a flaw in the system. Just that simple.
Evans told us he immediately alerted the local sheriff to what he had done.
I pay my taxes in Long County.
But it wasn't enough votes to change the election result.
Any further questions of the witness, Mr. Evans?
Judge Morse found a few absentee ballots and absentee ballot applications were filled out improperly. But Judge Morse ruled those mistakes were not attempts to cast fraudulent votes. At the time, Long County election supervisor Trinina Harris summed it up this way.
I believe that we did everything to the best of our ability, and accidents and mistakes happen.
Now in a unanimous decision, the Georgia Supreme Court has upheld Judge Morse's ruling, finding that there simply weren't enough improper ballots to overturn the election. And the Supreme Court noted that Judge Morse found no evidence that any voter acted with a possible malicious or fraudulent intent.
The will of the voter trumps any alleged errors on that voter's ballot.
Luke Moses says the Supreme Court ruling will have a major impact on future election challenges, making it harder for the losing party to attempt to throw out votes that have any kind of mistake or flaw.
I think it'll be quoted for years to come in close elections contests.
Jake Evans, who represented Bobby Smith, agrees that the ruling will create a precedent, making future election challenges harder to win. But that's not good in his mind. He's worried that some absentee ballots and ballot applications were improperly filled out and should have been thrown out.
If ballots fail to meet the indispensable requirements to be cast, they should not be cast, period. That undercuts public confidence, and it should not stand.
Reporting from the Georgia Supreme Court Judicial Center, Dale Russell, Fox 5 News.